With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Ready,
Ball
set.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he stopped immediately there. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a time. Out. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready, 7 Pirates, 7 18 Cardinals, Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on. Set. Move it, 19. Come, 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Hey, Cash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A give. Here's Junkins. Down to the 42, 2nd down. The Browns sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Go street.
2nd and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. 18. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Willis looking to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to throw, Willis. Open man is Waddle, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, here's Willis. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
60, 40, 70, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. And this is incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's third down. You talk about this Miami defense. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Top 19, Buffalo 18. Ready,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Still going. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
19,
Willis. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Get the fire! Get it!
And the Dolphin 1st down.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Now Willis. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Dolphins.
60 Maverick.
Willis to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Gravity Ranger. 19 Lions. Street.
Back to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70, hop.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This 2nd and 4. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. This one is complete to Judkins. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70, 19 Lions. Ready.
Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They'll give up the middle. Judkins. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Quinshon Judkins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 7-5, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 kites, 19 kites.
Here's Willis. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Big strides. Look at him go. Darren Waller. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Browns, 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's go. 18, 60 Bison. Cup 19. Panther 11.
Back to throw, Willis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Trap 60. Maverick.
From the gun, here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. Touchdown, Dolphins! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. Get it. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. And this one's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
70 rate. Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
19 tight. 19. Trap 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
69-70 Timberwolves. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Willis will look to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Got it. Ready? Dragon. Get it. 70, 19 right, 19 Tigers.
Here's Willis. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
79, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
Willis out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
18 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
Got 19 sight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ready.
Inside handoff, Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates.
Now Willis to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Dolphins 42.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now as you...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Willis looks to pass it here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
40, 70. Mustang 19.
In motion, Hill.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Willis. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
It's second down and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement,
but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He'll get it inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 right,
14-yard
10
line.
to 11, 10 to 11, 18 run, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. That's to the right side and complete to the Joker. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
19 tight,
at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
And the Browns
First down.
1st and 10 at the
Press
48-yard
18,
line.
Pioneer, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mustang 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 52 yards. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get it! 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19. Dragon 60.
Willis looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Open net is Waddle, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Dolphins 56, Browns 41.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Come on, come on. 79, Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 by 6.
Willis looking to throw it. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
19.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats.
Now Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
60 back, 19 tight. 9 Warriors, come 19. Come 19. Go.
Willis is going to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
60.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the... And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun?
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man complete. Now he's loose again. And he will take it sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Got it. 60 Bobcat. Step Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your team, getting a little down. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions, come 19.
Willis out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Right back to the air again with Willis. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Seven Pirates. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juju Brents.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Miami, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.